Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another list video. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna have a lightning round of 10 very quick tips on what you can do on a Windows computer, just to make either your workflow faster or a little bit more intuitive. You're watching another Random Wednesday episode on 0612 TV. Hello and welcome back to another Random Wednesday episode. Today, we're gonna do a lightning round, so let's begin with number 1. While we are normally used to opening files, using the GUI of a program, try dragging and dropping a file into the program instead. It'll probably save you some time, especially if you're opening it with the non-default program. If you're dragging and dropping to a minimized program, no problem. Simply hover your mouse while still dragging the file over the taskbar icon of the program you want to go to, and after just a short moment, the program will pop open, allowing you to drag and drop the file into the program itself. Number 2, you can jump to your desktop and back very quickly by pressing Windows D on your keyboard. This also helps with the tip we've just discussed. Dragging and dropping files into applications can be made even faster by pressing Windows D. Number 3, if you're drawing or writing something with your mouse, you may realize that it's very hard to control. To work around this, all you have to do is to zoom in basically as much as you can. Zooming in means mapping a large movement of the mouse to a small area of the canvas. And what this means is you basically get more precise control of where the brush goes over the canvas. So if you're doing things like handwriting using a mouse, doing things this way helps. Number 4, if you want to draw a straight line, move your mouse really quickly. This is due to a feature called angle snapping, which in fact if you move your mouse fast enough, it snaps your mouse to either a horizontal or a vertical line. Number 5, edit your text even faster. To delete entire words, hold down Ctrl and press backspace. To jump around entire words, hold down Ctrl and press left and right on your keyboard. You can make selections of text using Shift and left and right. Combine this with Ctrl to select entire bits of text. Number 6, stop ignoring the Home and Page Up and Page Down buttons on your keyboard. Home and End allow you to jump very quickly to the start and end of a line, whereas Page Up and Page Down scrolls a page very quickly. You can also combine this with what we've learned earlier. Combining these buttons with Shift will allow you to make selections consistent with how the cursor will skip. In addition, pressing Ctrl Home and Ctrl End will cause the cursor to skip to the top and bottom of a page respectively. Number 7, still pertaining to editing text, double click on a word to select the entire word. Triple click to select the entire line. Moving away from editing text, number 8, you can very quickly jump to a selection in a drop-down box by simply opening the drop-down box and pressing the letter on the keyboard corresponding to the first letter in the entry you want. For example, in this list, I jumped to December by simply pressing D. Number 9, if you find your computer running really slow, it might be a Windows feature called Search Indexing, which is actually slowing down your hard disk by reading and indexing the location of files. If you need your computer to go a little bit faster, press your Start button and type the word indexing. Then in the indexing options, simply pause the indexing activity. This stops the search indexer from holding up your hard disk and it lets you do what you need to do. The indexer is actually smart enough to pause itself when it sees you doing something that is computationally intensive. However, it doesn't work every single time. Sometimes when things are slowing down, well, check the indexer and pause it if you have to. Number 10, you can actually drag windows to the side of your screen to maximize them in the relevant half. This is of course very useful when you need to have two windows side by side. When you have the windows at this size, you can also drag them left and right. So practically, you can have multiple windows open in this particular setup. And there you have it. These are your 10 quick tips. I find myself using them quite often to, just quickly speed things up. And yeah, they're good tools to have in your toolbox. Anyway, that's all there is for this particular video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something today. But until next time, you're watching 0612 TV. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, consider checking out the rest of my work on my channel. Alternatively, you may be interested in a playlist of my earlier work on computing and computer science topics. If you'd like to show me some monetary support, I am on Patreon. You can find a link to my campaign in the video description. Of course, you can simply like this video or leave a comment. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I can. To keep in touch with my future uploads, do subscribe to this channel. And for even more updates, check out the official Twitter account for this channel at 0612TV. Thank you for your support.